it's not rocket science, but the message was driven home that as much as the customers love us, they want us to be more involved in the technical and after sales process. And that's how we ended up in the initial discussions with Pragma. Well, Macadams is an old stalwart business in South Africa. We've been around since 1904. Basically, we're a manufacturer of baking systems and food service solutions for the sort of supermarket and retail business in South Africa. Well, one of the things that we've seen, obviously making use of tech, like on-key and these sort of processes, is that it's not just a customer making a phone call requesting assistance when a machine is down, but rather on the back end, the data that we are able to collect through the call center and through the agents that operate in that space on the Pragma side, the information that we're able to get is invaluable. And the way we're able to use that information in terms of feeding back to our customers and helping and guiding them in terms of making CapEx decisions on equipment that needs to be replaced or assets that are really out of kilter in terms of costs, identifying sort of lifetime cost of equipment. It really has been invaluable. For us, it wasn't always about trying to launch another sideline business to what we do and make money out of it, which obviously we do and we'd like to keep on doing. But it's been more a case of getting closer to that customer and adding to our value proposition. We find ourselves being the only company in the space that does this, and it holds massive value for our customers who don't just see us as a supplier of a commodity. We're more than that in terms of what we're able to offer them and where we're able to assist them in their businesses. I mean, the initial team of people that came to see us were obviously very professional. And in terms of personalities, I think we were quite similar. We're straight shooters. We don't have time for nonsense. We need to get to an end goal as quickly as possible once we've identified it. And then along the way, it's not always plain sailing. We do have hiccups, we do bump heads. But I found whenever there's been an issue that needs to be resolved, the thinking coming out of Pragma is always open. They listen, they understand what our challenges and what our irritations may be at the time. And we get stuff done together. So it's actually worked out to be quite a nice partnership. I personally used to get a lot more phone calls from customers who weren't happy for various reasons. Maybe the technician was late, or it wasn't a first-time fix and now the guy's losing money, etc., etc. I can say without a doubt that since we've sort of almost perfected the system with the call center, that we don't deal with many disgruntled customers. When there is an issue, it's actioned quickly. Occasionally things will get brought to my attention or to the MD's attention. He's based up in Johannesburg. But we don't find ourselves having to get involved in dealing with disgruntled customers or unhappy customers. And I think in terms of the customer experience that we try to deliver to our customers, that's very important, and I think it speaks volumes for how important this process is and making sure that you've got the right people looking after your customers. In terms of a call center, and I say this with all due respect to people that work in there, it's quite easy to set up a call center. There's telephones, people answering the phone, routing technicians to a particular place. But the value add for us was really the data capturing and the information that Pragma are able to mine and feed back to us, that we are then able to use and assist our clients with. So it's really about the tech. I mean, the on-key system is, if you take time to go into it, it's quite mind-blowing in terms of what it does and what it's capable of delivering. And interestingly, we're probably not even a third of the way into that journey in terms of benefiting from what the real benefits of on-key going forward. So there's a lot of scope for us to improve and take advantage of other opportunities as they present themselves.